Hey guys, it's Katie. Today was a great day. Last week I got discouraged, came back from Florida and had to go back to work and got overwhelmed with everything that I had to do on the land, and I started to feel like it was never going to happen. But today, and then I just took a couple days off. A couple days ago we had the eclipse and I came up here for that, but I didn't do any work. I just enjoyed the eclipse, and that was awesome. I'm so glad I did it up here. So I have some little videos of that if you want to watch them. But right now you're looking at my house pad, and I'm hoping that you can see it because I cleared out a bunch of stuff to make it pretty clear. The only thing is you see this big tree in the middle, but that's okay because this little tree probably right there is going to go, but this big tree right there is staying because we're probably going to do something that's somewhat L-shaped, because we're probably going to start with a cabin and then add on to it with the logs. So I'm thinking the cabin can actually go up here, and you can see this is a 24 by 30 foot layout. Up here my rope starts, and this is hilly right now, so we're gonna have to do some excavating and just push all this dirt down, because down there is like a dip and another flat spot. So if we just push it all down, it should flatten out nice. But you go down here 20 and then this is 30 feet down to the, oh no, it's 24, that's right, I said 24 there and then 30 across, if you see that. And then it comes back up this way, and like I said, this tree's gonna stay, the other tree, that little one, will go, and it comes back around. So I've been talking about excavating, and this was the path I had mentioned where we're gonna start. So what they'll do is they'll come up. This again is, I'm at the top of the hill. It's not really high, it's I don't know, it's probably only 10 feet to the driveway. So if they drop the excavator off at the driveway there, push through this, I'm going to turn around, and only thing I have to get rid of here is these two little trees. This tree will be the boundary, so we're going to make a road that pushes through and just get rid of those two trees, and then here will be our road, which will be at least, I think it's about 15 feet wide. And you see that the big tree is right in the middle of the road. So we'll have two paths, one that goes that way and one that goes that way. There's the little tree we got to get rid of. And the excavator will push all that dirt down and then fill in all that dirt over there. And this will be our house pad. So I know it's probably hard to see on the video, but it's exciting if you were here and you could see it, and you'd be as excited as I am. Around the land we'll see remnants of my tools. We have been very simple with our tools here. I have my little, I can't think of the name, cobalt axe that I use for all my debarking. It's pretty beat up and definitely needs to be sharpened. Brian bought these hedge clippers for scars. They've been actually very helpful, even with some of the little saplings, getting them out of the way and getting rid of branches that are in the way and things like that. Heading down here to just past the house pad is, you're gonna walk right through the rope here. So house pad ends about here, and actually it can go a little bit farther, but I figured that was good because it gets a little steep and might be hard to fill all that in. So right past the house pad is my pile of logs. So how easy is that gonna be? The logs are gonna dry out and be lighter by next spring when we build a log cabin, and we won't have very far to go. It's probably only about 10 feet from that log pile to our house pad. And there's another set of logs right there. That'll be a little bit more to get them up the hill, but at the same time they'll be light by then, so it'll be fine. And there's one more way down there in the trees, kind of hard to see, but that one just has 2.5 logs on it. Nice logs though, so I'm taking good care of them too. All of them get sun. That one down there looks a little shady right now, but certain times of the day gets plenty of sun. And they are tarped up. I thought that I would make like a platform all the way around it with these little 2x4s and use, use them on the ends like this to lift up the tarp so that there'd be air in between. But it turns out the way the logs kind of fell, there's plenty of air in between, and you can easily just do something like this where the tent is sort of just laying over it. I do have some screws in the tarp to make it stay down in case there's a windstorm or something. And otherwise, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's more like a tent. So as long as the structure around it is good and it's nailed down. I also use some nails even in the trees here to make sure that it's secure. But it turned out to be a lot easier than I thought. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tarps on this one. And